What's good, y'all? It's KJ here with the Urban Fruit Forest, back with another video for you guys. Episode 2 on how to grow your own dragon fruit, where I'll be giving pruning tips, how to get one main branch to crawl up your trellis, what to do once it reaches to the top of your trellis so that you get a nice umbrella canopy like this. So before we get started with this video, I'm gonna go ahead and ask you guys to please subscribe to the channel. Also, if you haven't done so yet, follow us on all of our social media platforms. We're on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I have all the handles down below in the description, and let's get started. All right, so in episode 1, we went ahead and got this American Beauty trellis set up, and as you can see, there has been a lot of new growth on it since we first got this into the ground. I also went ahead and got a couple other cuttings set up. This one right here is Vietnamese white. You see a lot of new growth here. We got back here, I believe, another Vietnamese white, a whole bunch of new growth here. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what we're gonna do, because we're not gonna need all these branches, right? We're gonna keep one main branch and get it climbing up the trellis. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys some pruning tips so you guys can make the best decision on which branches you think should make its way up the trellis. So, all right, so as you can see with this American Beauty here, we have a whole bunch of new shoots shooting out, right? But when growing dragon fruit, this isn't necessarily a good thing. So what we're gonna wanna do is have this plant focus all this energy on one main branch, right? Because once it has multiple branches, it's putting all its energy towards all these different branches. So this is getting 25%, this is getting 25, another 25 here, another 25 there, right? So when growing these, you just wanna go ahead and prune all the lower branches, right? Because why keep them there if this one's already closer to the top? So we're just gonna go ahead and get this one out of there. This one's just way out the way. To be honest, I think this might be a keeper. We're gonna keep this one, we're gonna clip this one, right? I know I said to keep one main branch, right? But we're just gonna keep these two here just for some security, because sometimes things occur, branches fall off, you get pests. So sometimes I like to keep two, but for the main part, we're gonna keep one. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get these two climbed up, tied up to the top of the trellis so that they can climb up. Let me grab my tape. All right, now that I got my tape, so I went ahead and got these two tied up. So now they're nice and firm, connected to this trellis. After a couple more weeks, months, who knows how long it will take, I'm gonna come back, see which branch I wanna keep. More than likely it's gonna be this one, but I like to keep two just for some security. So let's go ahead and see what else we got. I ran out of tying tape, so I had to go run to the store real quick to grab some tying tape, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you another example right here on our Vietnamese white, right? So we got this big old branch right here. Though it is closer to the bottom of the cutting, I think I might just keep it, because look how vigorous it is. It's pretty easy for me to go ahead and tie it up right here, right? So this one right here, this one's not really getting that much energy, so I'm gonna just go ahead and snip this one right away. I know it's at the top, but it's not doing much. And this one's kind of shooting out towards the side, so I'm gonna go ahead and snip that too, and just go ahead and tie this up. Right up here on this post. Ooh, stretch this out. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and tie this. Boom. So now we're gonna have one main branch climbing up this trellis, get to the top. So let's go ahead and check out this side right here. This one got a whole bunch of shoots, a good amount of shoots. Let's check this one out. Good amount of shoots on this one right here. So we're gonna go ahead and trim the bottom ones down. And I'm just gonna go ahead and trim this one. We're gonna leave this one right here to climb up the trellis. So let's go ahead and get that tied. So now we got one main branch that's gonna climb up this trellis. All right, now let's take a look at this. This got a boatload of branches on it. So like I said, we're gonna go ahead and prune all the lower branches, the ones that really don't have much of a chance to make it up the trellis. So let's look at this one. This one's just sticking out like a sore thumb, right? So we're just gonna go ahead and clip this. This one, I really just don't like how this one's sitting on this branch. We're just gonna go ahead and clip this, right? This leaves us one main branch. You're gonna use this one main branch, tie it up on this trellis so it's nice and firm, and it's gonna climb its way up. So let's go ahead and grab this tape. Went ahead and got this tied up, so now it's just gonna make its way to the top of the trellis, right? So I want you guys to go ahead and look at your cuttings, make the best decision, see what you feel like is the best one to remove, which one's the best one to climb up the trellis. It all differentiates, but I want you guys to really focus on having one main branch to climb up so that this focuses all its energy towards that branch so it can reach to the top of the trellis. So now I'm gonna show you guys what to do once it reaches to the top of the trellis. All right, so let me go ahead and show you guys a perfect example of what your trellis is gonna look like once you got one main branch climbed up. See, this one hasn't made it yet, but this one right here, this one main branch climbed up, right? And it reached to the top of the trellis. So now you're probably wondering, what do I do? What do I do? So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys this tipping method that we do. See, look, one main branch climbed up, top of the trellis. So this one hasn't made it yet, but one main branch climbed up. Once it reaches to the top, I'm gonna do the same thing. So I'm gonna show you guys this tipping method that we use in order for you to get a canopy just like this. So let me go ahead and grab my shears. All right, so we have our main branches that went ahead and got to the top of the trellis. So what you're gonna wanna do is go ahead and cut your branch, leave about 1 inch of it over the trellis, and just get a nice right cut in there. If your cutting is mature enough, you go ahead and attempt to root it. I might just attempt to root this. This is a pretty good variety, George's Red. It's one of the only ones I have here, so I may try and propagate this, or maybe even graft this so that I have more of it. But I went ahead and got that tip. Tipping this is what's gonna cause this to shoot out multiple branches, right? That's gonna get this umbrella canopy just like this. So you're gonna wanna keep about 3 to 4 branches per main branch. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you that in another video, but let's go ahead and tip this one as well, about 1 inch above the trellis. This one right here is T1770, I believe. Nice big red fruit with a cherry taste. I may graft this because it's also the only one I have here, but went ahead and got those tipped. The others two haven't reached the top of the trellis yet. But when you do get your main branches to reach the top of the trellis, go ahead and snip the tip so that you have 1 inch above the trellis. After a while, new shoots are gonna start to shoot out, and I'm gonna show you guys how you can start forming your canopy so you get one kind of look like this. All right, so before y'all head out, I'm gonna just do a quick recap. Today I went ahead and gave you guys pruning tips so that we can make good decisions on which branches we want to keep and which main branch we're going to use in order to get to the top of the trellis. Once that branch gets to the top of the trellis, we're going to go ahead and snip the tip, leave at least 1 inch hanging above the trellis so that when they branch out, we get a nice canopy like this. I want to go ahead and thank you guys for tapping into the YouTube channel. Before y'all head out, go ahead and like and comment on this video, subscribe to the channel, and if you haven't done so yet, go ahead and follow us on all our social media platforms. The handles will be down below in the description. See you guys on episode 3.